7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Should I do man, oh man, oh man?
No.
No. Woman, oh woman, oh woman. We got a good show for you tonight. It's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailing. I'm Captain Eric Hasty.
I'm John King.
And that's John King.
So you changed it to woman, oh woman, oh woman?
Just there on the fly.
Just right on the fly.
You know, we talked about it last week.
We did.
And
you got to change it up every now and then.
It doesn't flow off the tongue quite as well.
No, it doesn't.
Especially with a little apparatus in my mouth and all that good stuff. It's just...
You should just do yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw.
Yippee-yi-yay! Kaye or something.
Cow patty.
Cow patty. We're going to have a good show for you tonight. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Mario Fish Talk seminar. It was my understanding that they were going to try and do it tonight because yesterday was ugly. I was at the plantation there getting bombarded on. It was nothing but lightning and thunder and wind and rain, and it was ugly. So
right after I talked to you, it moved to my house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dogs were like, holy crap. I mean, the gates were left open. I didn't even want to open them to get out of the truck. It was lightning that bad.
There you go. So hopefully you got to enjoy that, and in tune, you know that it's Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and you've come to check us out, John. Should we even look to see if there's anybody there?
They're probably tired of talking fishing. They've probably heard enough.
They've heard enough?
They've heard enough.
All right, well, we won't talk about fishing. We'll just talk about outfitting.
Cool. Completely different.
Well, John, let's swap over. Let's see if anybody's even here taking a look at us. All right, so let's see. We got Bobby is watching from Chattanooga. There's Chris. Good evening. Casey, hey, good to see you this weekend. Dale, what's up, buddy? Ty, Daniel, Josh, Rhonda from Jim's Jigs. There she is. There's David. Karrie, good evening. Do it. Denise, hello. Brian is there. Rhonda like the woman. What's up, Derek? Hey, Lure Charters, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Donna is on. There we go. It's going to be an episode now. Donna's here. The weather yesterday, well, let's just call it afternoon. It was pretty okay up until about 4:30ish. Yeah.
It was brutal.
So, all right. So we got some folks. Tuning in. Not quite everybody that shows up, but we got a few here. There's Jessica. All right. Tail. Oh, we love the emojis around here, don't we, John? They're easy to see.
I can't see them.
You can't even see that?
No. Every day, something breaks.
Something breaks.
Yep.
There we go. All right. So numbers are coming up. We're getting some folks watching. All right, John. So like we said, hopefully everybody got to enjoy the Mario Fish Talk seminar this evening. Hope that all went off well. Unfortunately, we can't run to that and get back here and do this in time. So we did miss it tonight, but hopefully it went well. Man, we're going to have a good show. We got the Weekend Fishing. We got our meme contest sponsored by Bonniewood State Farm. Topic tonight, outfitting a inshore boat. Kind of what you need, or what you maybe put it on a wish list of things that in our opinion, we think that you're going to need. Can you get out there and still get it done in a 14-foot aluminum John boat with a 15-horse kicker? You can. I mean, they've been doing it for years.
I started my bucket list for my boat.
Yeah?
I got the bucket.
Well, yeah, you pretty much got what you wanted.
No,
and some of those things
I
we'll
got
be
the
talking
bucket.
about. Oh, you got the bucket?
Yeah, I've started my bucket list. I got the bucket.
Yeah, but
That's it.
But your boat's already almost where you needed to be anyway. No? You got to put that T-top on there,
I
aren't
need
you?
another motor. I need 10 more feet.
No, you need 15 more feet.
10. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm kind of small. Yeah, I'd say 15 more feet.
You
yeah.
need 15
Yeah,
more
yeah,
feet,
yeah.
and I will enjoy these trips that we go on.
I keep sticking Viagra in the fuel tank, but it does not grow. It hasn't grown one bit.
I'm sorry I broke your boat on,
Yeah, way to go.
was that Saturday or Thursday?
Now,
Thursday. I broke your boat on
you weren't
Thursday.
such a fat ass, you wouldn't have broke my damn boat, but no.
You learned how to drive that, maybe I wouldn't
think
have
it's
broke your
you're
boat.
fat.
I ain't down with that.
I ain't down with that.
So like I said, we're going to have a good show. We got to talk about the annual redfish contest held here at Captain's Cove every year since he's pretty much opened. I don't know, what is this, the 11th, 12th, 13th? I don't know.
He's
but
done it for a long
He's
time.
done it for a while, and excuse me as I read right here, but it looks like it's going from August 1st.
August 5th. What does that mean?
1 August-5 September.
What does that mean? I'm confused.
We'll have to
August
clarify.
1st to September 5th, maybe?
I'm guessing why.
Or August 1st to September 1st is probably what it means. But anywhere in between there, I would think. Probably safe to there.
Let's just call it probably the month of August.
Yeah,
and
probably the month
we'll
of August.
elaborate next week,
Yeah,
because that could just be a typo.
It could be a typo, yeah.
There we go. So let's see. Third place, Bull Bay Infantry Rod. Not bad. Second place, Bull Bay Banshee Rod, Daiwa Procyon Reel, and a Danco knife set.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then first place, Bull Bay Sniper Rod, Daiwa Procyon Reel, a pair of Costas or Smiths, and the Danco knife
Wow,
set.
that's got to be 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. That's
It's a lot.
$1,000 worth
It's
of
a
stuff.
lot. Yep.
Yep.
Looks like there is a 12 and younger category as well with some nice prizes. Now, rules are kind of as follows. There is a purchase required. You got to buy something, at least like a 49-cent
It's not, so in other words, you can't just come in here and buy shrimp. You got to buy a item off the shelf.
Yep.
A weight, a cork, something.
Something.
Not just bait.
Contestants must register each morning prior to fishing at Captain's Cove Outfitter. So he always has a little sign-up
you
sheet.
sign up on the sheet.
Yep. Captains and employees are not allowed to participate.
You can't play. You can't play.
Well,
Nanny boo boo.
That's not very nice at all.
It is very nice. Nanny boo boo.
All right. Fish must be weighed at Captain's Cove Outfitters. Fish must be weighed in by 9 a.m. the next day after registering. So if you went out later and you couldn't get back before he closes, you got to be back by the next morning. To weigh. There are no sponsors or government funding for this contest.
It's all Jim being nice.
We appreciate your patronage over the years. Thank you, Jim, Andrew, Skip, and Jaron.
Yeah, and I don't think Tyler should be allowed to play because he looks like a captain.
He looks like a captain?
Yeah, he looks like a captain. He just looks like Captain Tyler Jacobs. Just sounds that way. Like a guy that flies a plane or something, you know?
I never really thought of it. But there's a lot of things I don't think of. So
neither.
I had my client yesterday, John.
Uh-oh.
We put a finger mullet on it, and we go to cast it out, or when I say I cast it out, and the client says, "Do you think the fish has fun when you're doing that?" And I'm like, that's something I never ever thought about.
I would never think of this.
I was like, they enjoy jumping out of the water. This is just an
Yeah.
extended jump.
I think that when you stuck him with that hook, he didn't
He
have
probably
much
didn't like
fun.
that at all.
And then he went, whoa! And he hit the water and he went, doo! woo! And then when he landed and he saw like 8 eyes looking at him and wondering which one's going to eat him, he was like, damn, I'm going to die today.
Yeah,
That's what I think they think. I was thinking about that the other day. What does that shrimp think when he goes down to the bottom? He sees 8,000 mangroves going, you know, you're going to die today.
Gonna die today. Let's see. Jessica says, hey, I have a 14-foot John boat with a 20 Yamaha, a 16 John foot, and an 18 with a 60. And she's getting it done.
She's getting it done. All size boats.
Let's see. All right. What are some people writing some paragraphs in here? All right, there's some side conversations going on about a dog or something.
Uh-oh.
Does ice count as a purchase? Casey, you will have to take it up with the man, because we were handed a flyer that doesn't even have dates right on it.
Ice is not a purchase.
Oh, you're just going to make that executive decision?
Ice is not a purchase.
You got to buy it. You don't get it for free, do you?
Ice and bait is not a purchase. You have to buy a float or something like that. So a sinker, a float, a hook, pack, a lure, or something like that. Bait and ice is not allowed.
Greetings from Tarpon Springs. We are picked clean of scallops, sending all inquiries your way.
That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. We're picked clean.
The sad thing is,
We are picked clean too. I don't think there's any out here
the
either.
struggle is real.
The struggle's real. If you can find scallops anywhere right now, you know, don't give up that spot.
Like I said, yeah, you're doing good if you get
if you're limiting it on scallops, good luck to you.
Man,
man, an all-day, 8-hour swim for a bucket of scallops. Yeehaw.
John, I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy taking people out to do it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that you can't really do anything to help them.
You can't
along.
do anything.
You know, it's
You have to stay in the boat.
You have to find the scallops.
Legally, you have to stay in the boats. You can't even go, hey, there's one down here, because you're supposed to be watching all the swimmers.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think your rule is you've got to have a diver go in with the people, right? So you have to hire somebody to work with you, right?
It's not necessarily a rule, but it's an added benefit.
It's an added benefit. So
it's an added benefit.
So if you have somebody out there swimming around that can show them how to do it, because I've heard a lot of these scallops are down in the grass. And what do people not like about grass?
They don't want to touch the grass.
They don't want to touch it.
Don't want to touch
They don't want to swim
Ooh.
down in it, and they don't want to touch it. So,
and where are them scallops at, John?
I don't see them. They're down there in the grass. So they've been hiding very well this year.
They have been.
Oh my God!
They've been hiding,
and they're in 14 feet of water, so you need a scuba tank.
No, actually, they've been shallow.
They've been real shallow.
Been in 3 foot is where
I
we've
was
had our
steering
best
them deeper
luck.
for you. Oh no, wait! Don't go deeper. That's where we're fishing. Stay at shallow.
There you go. All right, so John, somebody had made either a comment last week on the show, or maybe they made it on a post. I don't know. It came in somewhere, and it said something to the fact of, boy, it sure looks like Eric's luck has changed. You know, yay, you know. I don't know why that person cursed me the way they did, but John, I had to run a little errand today, and I come back and I pull into my driveway. And I'm listening to the radio just for a second. I wanted to hear what they were finished talking about. And as I'm in the driveway, I'm staring dead at my boat, and I watch this happen. Let's see, where is it at? Boom. So,
God dang.
This limb falls out of the tree, just straight onto the boat, right? I mean, and I'm literally right in, I'm parked right in front of the boat right here when this thing falls.
Okay, so I can tell by looking at that limb that a squirrel did that.
Squirrel!
I'm telling you, you have a nest of angry squirrels that can't stand your bulldogs because they ate one of their friends.
Yep.
That's retaliation from the squirrels.
So, that brand new Bimini top I bought for scallop season?
It's not so new anymore.
Oh, it's toast.
It's not so new anymore.
It took the grunt now. And this is a green heavy limb, Jim or John. This is I don't get it. I mean, this wasn't a dead limb.
I told
it
you,
wasn't
the squirrels
any of
don't
that
like
good
you.
stuff. It hit the boat. It for the most part, I mean, the Bimini top's trash. some of the upholstery on the front seats a little bit. It's still livable, but I mean, these are things you don't need happening almost on a daily basis now. I mean, if I don't laugh, what am I going to do? You know, it's almost becoming comical at this point.
Do you park your truck now away from other people, like way out there in the parking lot, and walk now? You don't want to be around anybody just for fear you might get run into?
No, because I don't.
You better start.
I don't have the truck with the fat ass anymore.
Well, you better start.
That dually.
I would start.
That dually last year. Yeah.
I would park your truck way. A matter of fact, I may go move my truck because I'm scared something might happen to it from your truck.
So, that dually last scallop season, both my rear fenders, found some
both done by the same person.
New work.
Both done by the same person too.
Yeah. So John, right about now, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. But maybe someday.
I don't even think you're under that category. What is the next category up?
I don't know.
Unlucky some gun.
I don't know. I don't know that I want to find out.
Yeah, I don't know. You're in another category. You're in a whole new category.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Yep, there you go. So Jessica even knows the story. So yeah, about a week ago, Stacy's car got hit by a limb.
Yeah.
So there's two limbs.
I told you
out
the
of that
squirrels
tree.
hate you. There's a squirrel up there right now plotting his next move.
Oh man.
Is that boat unattended at your house right now?
Shh.
Or is Stacy in the yard with a BB gun watching?
Stacy is actually with Missy doing something, I think, right now.
Great.
Yeah. Let's see. I know how that feels. I had a stupid water oak fall on my dang truck a couple years ago. Yep. Ugh.
No fun.
No, it's not.
No fun.
It's not, John.
It's no fun.
And I don't know. So we made a couple of phone calls, and this tree's either getting cut down or scaled way down in size.
I think I'd cut that sucker down.
Yeah. So
drop it on the neighbor's house. Boom! What happened? Oh, you get some of it now.
Yeah. There's. All right, John. Let's talk about some fishing here. Let's do some captain's corners.
Let's move on to something positive.
We've got a couple of captain's corners here tonight, and they're from the same person. So we're gonna do a twofer. So here we go. Join this captain's corner from Jessica.
So we got storms all over to the north, and she's just smoking the snook. She's even lost some bigger ones.
Using the Daiwa BG with a Little John for Captain's Corner.
That bad boy right there.
Tight lines.
All right. Now, looking in the background, it kind of looked like every other afternoon has been that the storms are coming.
Yeah, here comes the rain.
So,
that's when the fish bite, though. Right before it seems like they turn on. Right before the rain.
When that pressure changes, they turn on and it gets crazy. A little cray-cray. All right, and let's follow it up, John, with another one from Jessica.
Jessica, Captain's Corner, 26.5-inch red. I just got a 30.5-inch snook. I'm using a BG Daiwa on a jig with a Little John. It's about to storm to the north of us. We're north of Chav. Right lines, good times.
Oh, man. To fish or not to fish? That's the question.
Well, we discussed that last week, John. And I
think they went.
They went, but maybe they left before it got too late. Yeah. Because like I said, here these afternoon storms.
They're rough. They're brutal.
Summer's just going to be, it's coming through. It kind of rains. It gets a little windy. It's not too bad. That one that come through yesterday, that was special.
It was.
That was special.
It was rolling lightning at my house. Like, it didn't give up once it was down there. Once it got in my house, it was just kept right on going with the lightning.
As soon as it would flash, you'd hear the thunder, which supposedly means it's close.
Yeah.
None of this count, to 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. No. It was flash boom,
right there.
Flash boom, and I'm like,
right
oh
there.
Man,
Close
I'm
stuff.
under the fish cleaning table or under the pavilion there, and just going, oh man, please, please go away. It was scary. Oh, let's see. What do we got? We got another comment here. See, can't read it on that screen no more. My eyes have gotten so bad. If it's a water oak, get rid of it. Like I said, I don't get it, John. I mean, big, heavy, solid green limbs, you know, falling out of that tree.
They suck up all that rainwater and they just get heavy and they droop. And then once they droop, it cracks. And then once it cracks, it falls.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
A water oak and them old gumball trees, man, and the pecan trees will drop limbs every day if you've got them. They just horrible. And you can't park under them because they're going to drop it right on your shit.
Anybody's got any of them pecan trees laying around the house with limbs dropping, let me know. That's what I like to smoke with.
No,
Smoke with that
around.
pecan.
Yep.
I just love, oh, that tastes so good, but I love that smell while it's doing what it's doing. All right, John, let's get into the belt right here. You know we got this little thing we call the belt. A little bragging rights competition, if you will. And we always start off the bragging right competition by looking at last month's winner right there. Andrea Gag was the fish last month, and she had the biggest one turned in at 29 3/8 inches. So that was the winner, man. That was the winner. That's a nice fish.
Yep, very nice fish.
Very nice fish. But now, John, what are we looking for?
Ladyfish.
Ladyfish. We went from a beautifully fine grouper species to a ladyfish.
Poor man starving.
And we had some competition last week, but I think Casey has scared a lot of these folks off because
Got a big one.
Casey, almighty Casey,
Casey
right
stepped
here.
up to the bat, and he hit a big ladyfish out of the park.
So there's Casey with that 23. So you're looking to beat a 23-inch ladyfish.
That's a big one.
You've got a few days left to do it. Here it is, the 27th. So you've got till Sunday. So you got the full weekend to try and get something turned in. Yep, something turned in. So that's not too bad. You know, we've got some time. It's a big ladyfish.
That is a big ladyfish.
It
can be done. I've seen bigger, but it's going to be tough.
Oh yeah. No, when do we get into? We get into them November, December out there when we're throwing for the gags. The trolling plugs are throwing the throwing plugs. Those big ladyfish come in there.
Big
And you're like,
mackerel and
holy
big ladyfish will
moly.
smoke them things.
They do. They do. All right, John. So if you've never seen the show before, this is the first time you've watched Weeby Tailin. John, explain what the belt is for folks.
All you got to do is go out there and catch the fish we say is fish of the month. Take a picture of him. Take a picture of him on a stick. Measure him, send it there, and if he's the said fish of the month, and then you can get bragging rights down here at good old Captain's Cove on our wonderful, beautiful World Wrestling Federation belt down here.
And you get to be looked at every episode for the month.
Yeah,
Just like Andrea.
bragging rights.
There you go.
I am the ladyfish king.
Well, you know, you gotta be able to brag about something.
That's right.
You know?
Dang right.
I've got hickory wood that will be split up soon. Hickory.
Hickory's good too.
It is, but it's no pecan.
No, but it's good too.
There you go. Yeah, get out on and catch them ladyfish. Oh man, did you ever think you'd be rooting for ladyfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually 2 tournaments that I know of that you win the ladyfish, you can actually win jewelry, gold, diamond, encrusted. It's ladyfish will surprise you. There's a lot of these lady tournaments put ladyfish in there, and there's a big following for catching those ladyfish because, like I said, they're $1,000 prizes, gold and diamond.
And gold and diamonds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do it up there at that ladies tournament in Steenahatchee. They give away a killer prize for that. So yeah, so don't discount the ladyfish. Also, they're good for bait too.
Oh, they're fantastic for bait.
Yeah, they
but
work to
for
catch
thousands
other
of
things,
dollars
too.
in prizes and gold
They're
and
also
silver and
very good,
diamonds,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're good for that too. It's a poor man starving now.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. We got another paragraph popped up here. Let me read what this says here real quick. Eric, if you can get a hold of a peach tree, it will change your life.
Oh, peach trees, yeah, peaches, yeah. If you can smoke with peach tree, it's very good. Yeah, pear's actually not that bad either.
I don't know. I love my pecans, man. Love my pecan trees. Smoking with pecans. Oh, I mean, I like to eat the nut as well, but
I don't like the nut. I don't like pecans. If I eat a brownie and they got a pecan on top, I don't even want it.
You're so weird.
Ugh,
So weird.
I am weird.
So weird.
I am weird.
Because I bet you'd eat one right now.
A brownie, yes. A pecan, no.
You'd take the pecan off.
I can taste the pecan on top of it. I don't even like it. It's so nasty.
Weird. So
a cookie,
weird.
chocolate chip cookie's great till they stick pecans in there, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Thought you liked nuts.
These nuts, or those nuts, I do not like.
All right, what a beautiful segue into Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't given Bonnie a call yet, give her a call at 352-484-0905.
Yeah, because she will insure the inshore boat that you're outfitting, because the outfitting stuff on there is valuable. So you have to put it in there in the thing that says, look, I have a trolling motor, all this good stuff on here, and I need to insure it. So Bonnie will hook you up to insure that stuff, that other people want to put their hands on your stuff when they know better. Don't touch my boat. I think they made a song about that, didn't they? Or no, it's Don't Touch My Truck.
I don't know.
Yeah, Don't Touch My Truck.
That sounds like
But
country.
I changed it to Don't Touch My Boat.
Sounds country.
It is. Kinda. It's country rap.
They're all country rap.
Yep.
Wow, two great tastes that
Country
don't
crap.
go great
Country
together.
crap. It's country crap.
All right, John. So Bonnie has been nice enough, State Farm, to basically support our meme contest. And here's what you're going to be able to win this go-round. Beautiful set of Dan Cove gift set knives right here. Fillets, 3 different sizes.
Making your life easier to clean fish.
Come in a nice Karrie
Cut
case.
up bait. And then she's making your life easier to get on the
go.
fish of the month by putting it on a stick.
Check it stick
Everybody
right
needs
here.
one of these.
Everybody needs one of these, because before you get to clean that fish, you got to make sure he can go
It's
in the
legal.
box.
Yep.
There you go.
With all the rules we have now, you better have one of those on board. You know, it's funny because the game warden will ask you, where's your measuring stick at? He did to me the other day.
Yeah.
Where's your measuring stick? So it's right here. Put the fish on there. Okay. Okay, you can go now. Like, what? What? What?
He wanted to make sure you knew how to do it, John.
I guess. He was making me put it on a stick.
What fish? You don't ever keep fish.
I had a grouper in there.
Oh!
I almost said I didn't have no fish, but I had to catch myself. I was like, I do have a fish in there for my dad.
Oh.
Because they ain't for me. I can promise you that.
You don't, well, no. Well, we kept some fish this past week.
I know, but I gave them away.
Yeah.
To
All of them?
Yep.
Even the hogs?
Yep.
Oh,
I made people
you
so
are
happy.
weird.
I
You
made
are
people
weird.
so happy, dude. One guy comes in and he goes, hey. I was like, what? He goes, what's in that cooler in the back of your truck? I said, hogfish and mangroves. He goes, can I have a hogfish? Yes. And the next day he comes in and he goes, man, I cooked that hogfish up. It was awesome. I said, cool. He goes, I also took a mangrove. I said, did I say you could have a mangrove? He goes, well, no. I said, did I say you could have a mangrove? And he goes, well, no. I said, did you take anything else? He said, well, no. He said, but the hogfish and mangrove were very good. I was like, oh my gosh.
You just didn't want to clean fish, did you?
No. Let's get this straight. I don't like cleaning fish.
Well, John, Bonnie hosts, sponsors, if you will, the meme contest.
She does.
And let's go through some of the memes, because we even got a couple more memes to go on right now. Now, I got to
Nice.
tell you, currently, there is a battle for meme 3 and 4 right now.
Thank God it's not 1 and 2.
No, it is not.
I wouldn't even show those anymore.
Well, we have to, just in case
No.
somebody wants to vote for these.
No.
We do. We
no.
do. But we're running out of time. And
They've only
this
got a
will,
few days left.
This will be the last episode that you'll be able to vote. And the way that you vote for your favorite meme is when the episode is over, go back, find it on YouTube again, and in the actual comment section on YouTube, type meme 1, 2, 3, whatever
3,
your
4,
favorite,
5, 6, 7.
whatever your favorite meme was, and then we'll
Not
total
1
up.
or 2.
We'll total up those, and by next episode, we will have a winner. And we'll get to win that cool little
Yeah,
package.
they'll have
right
a nice
there,
little
you know?
package.
Yes.
Don't vote
so
for the 1 or 2 package. See how I did that?
There
See how I
we
did
go. Yeah, I knew you liked nuts. All right. There we go. Meme number 1, John.
I don't know, man. I
There we
can't
go.
believe somebody photoshopped me naked. How did they do that? They're
Yeah.
very good at what they do.
When you long arm it to make it look bigger.
I've never been naked on a boat in my life. How did they do that?
I don't know.
They're very good at what they do.
Meme number 2.
How did they do that? They are not very good at what they do.
Small bait equals small fish. Meme number 3, John.
Much
Ring.
better meme. Much
There
better
you go.
meme.
Ring. Hello. Hey, baby, I'm still at Lowe's. Be home soon.
Yep.
As he's got the Captain's Cove hat there and the Iowa box. He's been at Captain's Cove the whole time.
Looks like Lowe's to me.
Meme number 4. Babe, just one more cast. Look, even in that picture, it's starting to storm.
Yeah.
She's hanging out.
She's hanging out in
storms.
the weather. She knows that's when the fish bite.
Meme number 5. I should have used this one. Well, you know what
I
that's
get
a
that
reference
now.
to.
I
It's
get
just-
that now. I get it now. I get it. I didn't get it first, I get it now.
All right, a new this week. Meme number 6. Mmm, tasty.
Sushi, he didn't make it.
Yeah. And then meme number 7 right here. Give me a kiss. You love them lips.
Yeah,
There we
baby.
go. All right. So there we go.
What was that?
That was,
Your glasses are falling
yeah,
apart.
I can't have nothing nice.
Man,
John.
get away from me. You are freaking bad luck.
Things are breaking left and right.
Oh my
John.
gosh.
So there again, if you have a meme that you like in particular that is your favorite, when
Vote
the
for it.
episode is over, go back, find it on YouTube in the comment section, type meme, whatever that number is, and that will count as your vote. Pretty cool concept.
It is.
It is. It is. All right. And again, big shout out to Bonnie with State Farm for sponsoring the
Yeah, check
the
out
segment
Bonnie
in the show.
and give her a call and she'll save you money.
Yep. Unfortunately, she doesn't do commercial boat insurance.
Nope.
So she
Well, I
might,
can tell why she
she might
doesn't.
have got a call.
I think she knows why she doesn't. I think you're the whole deal why she does not do commercial.
Yep, I'm
they
the
probably
reason.
have your photo up on the thing. Go, you see this?
All right, John. Let's hear from a word from another one of our
You are a
sponsors.
loss factor.
Salt Life. Here we go.
Oh,
It just keeps going, John.
It just keeps building.
Keeps going, you know. So as you get older, boys and girls,
you may
you
need
need
these.
some glasses, and mine just broke.
You were trying to be a pirate. I know what's going on here.
I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
monocle.
Yeah,
or maybe
you're
I
trying to
did
be a
this eye.
monocle. What is that guy's name?
There we go. The
What is
Monopoly
guy?
Man.
Monopoly
The
Man. What's his
Monopoly
name?
Man.
So he's got a name, right?
I don't know.
What's his name? I'm sure our tailors know. Somebody knows.
Somebody in the comments,
Yeah.
let us know the
What's his
Monopoly
name?
Man's name.
Yeah, because I've always known him as Monopoly Man, but I know he's got a name.
The Monocle Man.
The Monocle Man.
Somebody's gonna know. Somebody's got to know that.
Our tailors know everything.
Everything. All right, John. Now, we just heard from Salt Life, so we're going to go ahead and give you a 20% code right now, live on
We
the
hear
air.
it works.
This code works one time and one time only, so the first person to use it will get 20% off their total Salt Life order. So all you got to do is write down this code, go to saltlife.com, type it in, 20% off. Just got to be
like
the first
that.
one to do it.
Just
All right.
like that.
So here we go, John. Tonight's code CC203KXS4W. That's big enough I could see it.
It's big enough I can see.
And we'll say it one more time. CC203KXS4W. Like I said, that code right there, first one to use it will get 20% off their saltlife.com order. That's kind of a big deal nowadays. You know, if you can get anything off of anything right now, you're doing good because everything's high right now.
Everything is high.
Everything. But we're doing great, John.
The Fed raised the dang interest rate a 0.75% point, and tonight they revoted on bringing back the taxes on 5 or 6 different things. which made the stock market go up today, but then they bring it back after the stock market goes up, so it'll probably crash tomorrow. Gee whiz, man.
Huh, listen.
You can't make this stuff up.
Kind of like my luck.
Can't make this stuff up.
Can't make it up.
Yep.
All right, so where are we at, John? Let's talk about trips here. So, Thursday, you and I, well, let's roll it back a second because we put it to the tailors last week. We said, hey, look, we've got a dilemma. We can either go, John and I can go to ICAST, which we've been to a bunch of times. Last year wasn't so spectacular. You know, was it going to be better this go around? I don't know. Or we could go fishing. And we put it to the tailors, and the tailor said, in an overwhelming response, to go fishing. So we did.
We went
So
fishing.
we didn't go to ICAST. We went fishing. And it basically, here kind of our end results right here. So we had a lot of fun. We took your little boat back out there to, where were we? 60, 65 foot, something like that. It was a little sporty going out, but it came in.
It's
Came
the
in
little
nice.
boat that could.
Yeah, it came in nice. That was. Let's see if we can. We kind of cropped a little heavy on that one right there. There we go. But there we go. But it was. Trip turned out decent. It did. We had a lot of fun. We caught a bunch of fish.
Yeah, we caught 25 hogs.
But the question comes up, why is there just one picture of Eric?
Because I would go take a picture, and Eric throw his hog back in the water. I'd be like, Eric, I want to get a picture of that hog. Oh, no, I'm going to get a bigger one. Oh, no, I'm going to get another one. So I had to stop Eric and physically tell him, I'm taking a picture of you and this hog before you put it in the box, if you don't mind. And as you see, I won one time.
The charter captain and me can't help it that when the fish are there and the bite is
You're
on,
ready to bite. You're ready to fish.
You catch the fish. You know, you don't stop what you're doing.
But
at one point, we had a school of, 50, 60 mangroves at the back of the
they were
boat.
sitting there
and I mean,
looking at
you
us.
could see them,
Yep.
and you're fishing. And it's like, I don't want to miss that opportunity. And
But see, haven't you seen me, though? I've got my rod out there. I'm fishing, taking a picture of you catching fish.
who's taking a picture of you?
I was taking a picture of you. I was trying.
but
I'm
who
still fishing.
But who has to stop fishing to take a picture of you?
You.
So either way, whether I'm taking a picture or getting
Look,
the picture taken,
now listen,
it interferes with
listen
me
to
fishing.
very carefully. You have to take good pictures of me because I'm ugly.
Yeah.
So if you don't get the camera and everything just right, it's uglier.
Yeah.
Or ugly-est.
Oh, I have to
You see,
Photoshop a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we got to have me with a good picture to work with it. If you don't have me with work with it, then it's just an ugly picture.
True story.
And see, I want people to see the fish. People always say,
you better hold it.
you know what
higher.
I'm saying? People always say, you're long arming the fish. No, I'm not. I'm trying to show you the fish. You don't want to see me because I'm ugly. But the fish is beautiful. That's why I never understood that long arming thing.
Let's see. Let's go
There's
back
no
to
long
that.
arming.
Let's
You just
go-
want to see the fish.
Let's go back to this long arming thing. What are we talking about? Is that what
No!
we're talking about?
No!
Is that what we're talking about?
No!
Is that
no.
what we're talking
All
about?
I know is I was so mad at you the other day that I turned around and you were standing there like that. I was like, this is not the way this works, Eric.
Well, I kept
I
asking.
was on the boat with women when I did that.
It-
I was not on the boat with men when I did that. I did not want to turn around and see Eric naked
I was like,
on
at
the
what-
friggin' boat. That's not the way this works. It's not the way any of this works.
I kept asking, at what point do we get naked?
That's
you know, and
what
you
I
kept,
mean.
No,
I know.
no.
When I'm on the boat with women, this happens. When I'm on the boat with men, this does not happen. But no, not until Thursday.
You know, that sounds like one of them phobias. You know, are you one of them phobics?
No, but don't surprise me with it. At least, like maybe tug on my ear and go, John, I'm fixing to be naked. No, Eric, no. At least give me a chance to say no.
So
Just say no.
So we had a good day, and that was the day that I broke your boat.
Is that the day? I thought it happened the other day.
No.
Oh, it was. That's right. Because
I had
the
to
second
try and
trip,
hold on
you
to
had
the
to be more
broken
careful.
part.
You had to be more comfortable.
Which Saturday was a much uglier day than
You got
than
nothing
it
to
was.
hold
Yeah.
on to. I'm going to break it the rest of the way.
So there we go. Then I had a trip on Friday. Had a couple of youngsters on the boat right there, and they had a good time. And then Saturday, John decided he wanted to go offshore again. So we were like, okay. And we shot out to about the same distance, but it was much rougher.
Oh, it was rough.
And it never did lay down. It laid down on Thursday. It never did lay down. And we wanted to listen to our own advice because we had just talked about reading the storm and reading and doing whatever.
We
and
read it properly.
And I think it was white capping when we left, but we were able to come back at an angle that we were able to come back at a pretty good clip. And I think that just kind of continued to follow us because we came back into about 20 foot, I guess, and fished for a little bit. And then you could see that was starting to pick back up.
So
and
we're going on in.
so then we headed on in. But we had fun. It wasn't, we didn't catch near the fish. You know,
We had them under the boat again.
We did. We just couldn't stay still.
The trolling motor wouldn't hold us. It kept pushing us further and further. The fish tried following us for a little bit, but they get scared once they get half a mile away from the rock. They're like, oh, crap, we got to go back.
Food's good, but I like this rock.
Yeah. They can't take a chance of getting eaten by a shark. So we had a whole 50 more mangroves on the boat, but we could not get them to stay.
Yeah. And that little fishing trip on Monday, we went out. I had a couple of older gentlemen, and we had caught some short rat reds, but then we kept hearing something popping, and I thought it was dolphin, crash, and mullet. And we finally come around the point, and we realized that it was, there's a bunch of herring out right now. I don't know if you're aware or not, but there's a bunch of herring out right now, and these jacks were going to town. And these two gentlemen that I had, they got infatuated with the jack schools, and they were catching these jacks left and right, and
Sometimes it's all about the tug, man.
Wore them out.
You know, people see, we're so convinced that we have to catch this fish. Well, a lot of people don't fish like we do. They only get to go every now and then. So the tug is a super good thing for them. You know, what do you want to catch that for? Don't bug me. I'm fine. You know, it's like it's crazy stuff, man.
Pound for pound, jacks are some of the strongest fighting fish that we have in this area.
Yep. They're very under enjoyed or underestimated, or I don't know what you want to call it.
Is a guide, I've got to be in that cheerleading category. We're like, oh man, good fish, yada yada yada.
Because they think it is.
You know, well, I don't want to put it's a jack and downgrade, you know, the experience that they just had because they just had a great time catching that fish. Right. I just explained that this isn't the best eating fish. You're going to want to probably let him go.
We're not cleaning 10 jacks.
So,
I will, but we're not going to.
No, there we go. And then Tuesday, John, which was yesterday, we went out on a grouper trip, which I explained to them the grouper bite in shallow has gotten very difficult. We still managed to catch one. It wasn't a keeper, but then we came back inside and got a real nice flounder, a nice red, a couple of mangroves. We had fun. That was a full day trip, and we got them back into the plantation probably 5 minutes before the bottom fell out. So it all worked out perfectly for them. You know,
it's time to go. Seriously, it's time to go.
I was stuck at the plantation for another 2.5 hours until it all kind of passed through. But you know, they were, luckily for them, they were back. They were staying at the plantation, and it worked out, you know, well for them. So there we go. All right, John, where are we at right here? We are in good old spotted by category. We spotted Casey this weekend, and apparently this is his personal best.
That's a nice one.
Snook that he got.
Matter of fact, we drove by him.
We did.
And I think that was right before he caught it.
I can't confirm exactly when, but we did drive by drove right by him for sure. And we spotted Chris. Chris got him a nice red right there. Then we spotted Zoe. She's got one of them porcupine variety puffers right there. The only way that could have been neater if she got it to blow up.
Yep. Those porcupines don't blow up as much as the regular puffers.
You got to try hard. You got to really piss them off.
The porcupine to make him puffer up. Very good eating though.
So I'm trying to think if I ever did have it, but the crab plant offers a puffer basket.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that I've ever had it, but
it's good.
But I imagine
it's good.
Tastes like chicken is what I've been told.
It doesn't. It tastes like puffer. I don't know anybody that says, you know, when I eat a chicken, that tastes like chicken. When I eat a puffer, guess what? It tastes like puffer.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste like chicken. I ate a gator, it tastes like gator. I ate a cow, it tastes like cow. I ate a bald eagle, I have no idea what it tastes like. We don't eat bald eagles.
Gator kind of tastes like a fishy chicken.
Nah, it tastes like gator.
Fishy chicken.
No, gator.
Trying to see where we're at here, John. Just real quick, scallop trip, Shasta McNasty Fishing. We do scallop trips, a little VIP action. Give us a call, 352-220-3206 if you want to go scalloping and get out there and try your luck, because that's about what it has been here lately. The scalloping, it's a workout. You're going to have to really want it this year. or maybe August is going to be better.
You're going to have to swims.
Yeah, you're going to have to touch the grass, John. Yep. You're going to have to
swims and touch the grass.
All right, so let's see, where are we at? Let's go ahead and get into it here, John. We're going to talk about outfitting a inshore boat. Kind of, not going to say what you need, but what it will take to make your life a little bit easier.
Should it be outfitting an inshore boat?
It could be. I don't...
or inshore boat. Which one is it? An or in?
Nobody claimed to be an English major in this
Susie,
ordeal.
What is it? I was just wondering.
I don't know.
Outfitting an inshore boat or outfitting a inshore boat? I think it's
I'm not even going to go, I'm going to a inshore boat.
Inshore boat. A inshore boat. An inshore. Outfitting an inshore boat. I think it's an.
I don't care.
I don't either.
Well, then let's move on.
I'm just showing my dominance here in the English language.
Do you have one of those?
No.
I was going to say, have you ever watched this show?
No. I live it live. I live it.
All right. So, this will all be, opinion based, of course, because we're going to not only name off pieces of equipment, we're going to name off particular brands and maybe, what we have had really good luck with. And what spawned this off was I had a tailor call me a couple of nights ago, and they said, hey, look, we know that you've talked on the show about A, B, and C, and they wanted my opinion on what they really thought that they should get. And I was like, you know what? We'll talk about this on the show and, kind of bring it up. Now, of course, we look in the comments for, your opinions as well. If you think something may be a little bit better or different than what we say, by all means, this is an open format, so let us know. Let's see. Eric took that pic, right? No, he did not. Fishing makes my pants fall off. Fishy chicken, definitely. See, I told you, it tastes like fishy chicken.
No, it tastes like an alligator. What is wrong with you people?
So, again, as we discussed, and Jessica confirmed that you could still go out there in a 14-foot John boat with a kicker and catch fish. These, what we're going to talk about, are things that make your life easier, more manageable. Yes, they are expensive.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a small boat, it's bring on another 1,000. If it's a big boat, it's bring on another 10,000.
There you go.
Pretty much.
Right. So, one of the primary things, and I'll probably even go a little bit out of order, but we'll start with
at the front of the boat.
You want to start at the front
or the back?
Well,
or the middle?
no. The front. The front is fine, and and obviously with the front of the boat, you're talking about a trolling motor.
Yeah, man.
Now, trolling motors nowadays come in a variety of flavors that will make your head spin. Everybody's got a trolling motor now, or everybody's trying to come out with a trolling motor now.
Everybody needs a trolling motor.
And the functions that a trolling motor has now really have changed the game and how you can handle your boat and what you can do with your boat. Gone are the days of quote unquote needing an anchor. You're still required to have an anchor. Don't say that Tailin said you don't need an anchor. No, you still need an anchor.
Have an anchor.
But being able to anchor in spot, being able to program your trolling motor to follow a path, so you could put that trolling motor on and it'll follow the bank, and you'll just stay at a certain depth off the bank, and you just follow right down the contours. There's just, on top of it just being a run-of-the-mill trolling motor, it's going to troll you in, it's going to troll you out. You're going to travel quietly.
So cool.
So basically, there's a bunch of brands out there, and there's a bunch of models out there, and I would have to say tried and true trolling motors nowadays, you gotta look towards the Minn Kota, John.
The Minn Kota Tarova.
Yep, and they have a variety of Minn Kota trolling motors, but the Tarova by far seems to be probably your best bet right now.
Yes, nice.
Now, why don't you like the, this isn't the most expensive one. Why are you picking this one? Okay, so they've got the Ulterra, which is the Crew de Gras, top of the line, does everything for you, trolling motor. This one self-deploys. When you hit the button, it pulls back up when you hit the button. That's all great until it doesn't work, and it's not great.
Yeah.
The Tarova has everything the Ulterra has except that self-deploying function, and that is that to me, that's just something that's going to break. It's eventually going to fail. Everybody that I know that has had one has had an issue one way or another.
They fail
with the deploying or bringing it back up, where it's stuck in some kind of cattywampus position, and it's just miserable.
It doesn't work unless it's in the water.
There you go. I've had this trolling motor, for at least 1.5 years now, working it to death on a regular basis. John has this trolling motor on his new boat.
I love it.
I know countless other guides that have this trolling motor, and if I had to recommend, which I have, this is the trolling motor, again, that we recommend. So you want to get out your checkbook, because these things
still
aren't
expensive.
cheap.
It doesn't matter if you buy the cheap one or the expensive one. They still expensive.
Yeah.
Because you got to buy 2 to 3 batteries.
Yep.
You got to have it installed. You got to have the trolling motor kit. You have to buy a charger. So all these things are extras in this deal. So you will have $5,000 in this deal before you're done. $5,000.
If you bought the biggest, the 36 or the 112 volt, 36, 112 pounds of thrust, 3 battery, 36 volt
charger.
One, with everything that you'll have invested in that, you'll be close.
Yep. 4,700 to $5,000.
But that's for the big one.
Yep.
There's not too many boats, inshore boats, that are going to need the big one.
Nope. I got the 2 battery.
You've got the 24 volt. And some of the smaller aluminum boats can get away with the 12 volt.
Yeah.
Get away with it. Obviously, the bigger voltage, the higher it's going to be, and you're going
right?
to. I've got the 36 volt. I have a heavy boat.
You've got a $5,000 set. See, well, exactly what I was saying.
May or may not have paid that for it, but I do have the expensive
one. It would be about $5,000. Yep. They're not cheap, but. And man, I've never had a trolling motor in my life, and I am just giddy tickle pink with what I have. I am so happy. I don't know anything else, so, I don't have anything but to say, well, what I've got, and I love it. I went offshore in my boat, I push a button, and then I said, hey, I'll get the anchor, Eric. Yep. That's how nice it is for me.
Yep, so here we go. Ulterra is great when it works, but what a pain when it doesn't. There we go. So I guess spoken from somebody with the Ulterra. I want to get a spot lock whenever I can afford one.
Oh, they're
there
great.
You go. Yep.
My gosh, what a change! I'm here to tell you, I've never had one, and man, oh man, oh man, it made me a better fisherman.
Chris says inshore aluminum boats need a welder every now and then again. There you go. So if I'm not mistaken, I think old Chris right there might do aluminum work, John.
Yep. Yeah.
So give
Speed
Chris,
dial.
give Chris a look up if you need to get a little hole patched or a little crack welded, something to that effect. There we go. All right, so that's our opinion, John, on the trolling motors. There are many trolling motors out there. There are many trolling motor companies.
And there's a new one going to come out eventually with somebody.
Well, I mean, Garmin has one. I mean, it just is. There's Motor Guide. There's all these ones that are out
names.
there. John or myself are not sponsored. Have anything to do with Minn Kota. That's just what we have. It's what we recommend, and it works. We're very happy with that version of Minn Kota's trolling motor. Very happy with it. Obviously, get what you can afford, but that is our recommendation when somebody asks us.
You won't be unhappy with a Tarova.
Nope. Now, if you've got that, do you need our second item, John? The back of the boat.
Yes. Absolutely. What another thing. My first one of these. I only have one and I'm happy. If I had two, I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah. But I've got one.
There we go. So obviously we're talking about at the back of the boat.
A motor.
Basically, yeah, you gotta have that.
I'm kidding.
But the power pole has changed.
Yep.
You know, the whole anchor system, you know, as far as shallow water anchoring. You know, there's many imitators, I guess, if you will. Minn Kota has their little spiky deal. The Tailin.
Don't like it.
Had one. It spent just as much time in the shop as it did on my boat. And again, not bad mouth of Minn Kota. It's just that the design didn't do. I think, is it Minn Kota that has the Raptor 2 now?
I think they've got that.
That basically looks like a power pole on steroids. But like I said, power pole has
Their
been tried and
service
true.
is second to none.
I recommend the blades. The blades are a little bit faster. They got a little more powerful pump. They, they're just it's their top of the line version. But that's what I have, and that's what I recommend to anybody that's going to go ahead and get these. If you get one, it's great. If you can get two, it's even better.
Oh yeah, it holds you right there.
With two, you're able to basically point the boat in a certain direction and stay pointed in that direction. Granted, the wind or the waves are not too terribly rough, but the 8-footers are fine. I have the 10-footers. To me, the deeper you can kind of hold yourself in that mud, the more stable that you're going to be.
Better you are.
But like I said, power pole has changed
The game
as far as shallow water anchoring. Now, I have true confession, I am sponsored by Power Pole. I am on their program. But even if I wasn't,
you'd still be using them.
The Power Pole is where it's at. John mentioned it earlier with the customer service.
Spectacular.
Get them on the phone, and they will get you parts coming if you need parts.
Yeah,
I mean,
parts come. Yeah. They don't hold back. They don't question you. They don't hold back.
No.
They send that part out, and boom, you get it rolling. That's how good they are.
What's broken? Take a picture of it, send it to them, and they're sending you a part. So I mean, their customer service is Johnny on the spot. Really, just no complaints. With Power Pole.
I have just one small one, and man, I'm telling you, when I pull up there and I push that button and it goes down, I can jump out of my boat and go catch mullet now. When before I had to pull the anchor out, throw the anchor, the boat would swing around and all this stuff. Now I just pull in there, hit the button, boom, I'm done. And it's amazing. I mean, it saved my life.
Imagine if you had two.
Oh my gosh, if I had two, it'd be even better. I mean, who knows? The world is mine to conquer.
Oh Lordy, look at there. Look, all right, good job, Chris. Chris is flagging down some business. There we go. My power pole is the only thing working on my boat.
Yeah, see, they continue to work. They take a beating and keep on working.
Oh man. So John, you only have the one power pole.
I have one.
Would you try to get a second one?
I would love to have two.
There you go.
If somebody wants to give me one, send it care of John King.
There you go. Send it to Capt Eric and John gmail.com.
No, he's got to. I need one.
Oh, Lord.
I am not sponsored by Powerball. I have to buy the little smugger.
Oh, but like I said, shallow water anchoring. So you've got the front of the boat. You can get to where you're going with the trolling motor.
Yep.
You can come in quiet.
Yep, you can anchor with it.
You can, with the power poles, you come in quiet, stealthy, stick them in the mud.
Yep.
I don't care if it's a Tailin or it's the power pole. If you hit a rock, it's gonna bark at you for a little bit.
Yep.
But if you come in nice and hit that sand, hit that mud, you just coming in
quiet.
stealth. You're not scaring any of the fish. It kills me to watch people pull up to the spot that they're gonna fish. They throw the anchor where they're going to cast their lines.
I have yet to figure that out.
With a big, huge splash, you've just scared
every fish
everything
is
off.
gone.
And then you fish where you threw your anchor.
And then they drag the anchor 30 feet back, and they're back over there. And then you see them. They come and they get the wife to throw it up there again, and then they go right back there. And it's like, what are you doing? And then by the third time, it's like it holds, and I'm like, then they're sitting there going, where are there no fish here? And then I'm like, I got to move because they done pulled right up there and done this 3 times. I'm like, we can't take this anymore.
So So
Good
there you
stuff.
go. So we got you sneaking in, being
Yep.
stealthy, being quiet.
And then, man, they just make your life so much better and easier.
But John, how are you going to get to where you're going?
Oh, man, you better get Florida Marine Tracks. Or a good GPS. I mean, you know, everybody needs a GPS on their boat and depth finder. You just have to have it. It's a must now. You know, especially where the area we fish in, because rocks come out of nowhere. It's like it's all of a sudden there's a rock there. It's like
These rocks swim
it's not
around.
good. Yeah, they move evidently.
So John mentioned Florida Marine Tracks, which is you know, I just love mapping. They're the ones that come out with this, and man, talk about changing it up. Our area here, especially in the Nature Coast, is tricksy. When I have my clients with me, I always tell them, do as I say, not as I do, because, you know, I tell them to stay in the channel. If you don't know where you're going, you stay in the channel, you go slow until you know, and then I veer off out of the channel and haul ass in another direction, you know. But Florida Marine Tracks allows me to do that, or paths that I've made in the past, and I can follow those and do that. So, in this area, even if you've been fishing this area your whole life, people are still finding rocks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and not to say that you won't find a rock with Florida Marine Tracks, because you could possibly be not right on the path. I mean, you got to kind of zoom in on that and be, you know,
Need to be Johnny.
You know, you need to be Johnny on the spot. You got to really kind of pay attention to, you know, when you're running with Florida Marine Tracks. But that has really,
It's a game changer.
got people to where they feel comfortable running where they're in spots where they never would have run before.
I mean, not only does Florida Marine Tracks, not only have they taken the time to go out there and run these things, it has lines you can follow already on there. So those lines are already pre-established for you if you don't know where you're going. And then it gives you all the rocks and the discolorizations. And then it also shows you grass where you can go out there and catch bait. You see grass and you go, there you go. I wonder if there's bait here. And there's bait there. Trust me, I've used this for bait. There's a lot of things you can use Florida Marine Tracks for. Now, people ask me all the time. They'll text me or call me, John, where'd you catch all this fish at? Man, I can't tell you. Why can't you tell me? Because it's in my head, and I'm going to tell you to go turn at this marker and then take your boat and run it at low tide, and you're going to go around this corner, and then you're going to run your boat into and tear the whole foot off. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. It's not that I'm being mean to you. It's that I like your motor as much as you like your motor.
You just don't want to make your spot.
Well, no, that has nothing to do with it. I don't care. You know I don't care. I could care less. But I'm telling you, you're going to tear your stuff up if you don't get something to use as mapping. And if you've never been here before. These people have never been here before. They're like, well, John, where are you fishing at? Well, I fish Yankeetown. Where's that at?
Yep.
It's out here at the end of the Gulf. Well, where do you go? You go down to the channel. You go out through the channel. You follow it out. You come all the way around. Why you got to go all the way around? Why can't you? Oh, my gosh. It's like, no, we're not doing this. I want you to save your motor. Trust me. I'm not being mean.
Now, before you get too giddy and you're starting to make plans about buying a Florida Marine Tracks chip and all that good stuff, let's make sure that you've got some ground rules.
Yeah,
Florida
there
Marine
are
Tracks
rules.
only works on a few said units right here. So what we've got going on here, let's see here. All right, there we go. Put the broken glasses back on. Yep. So they work on Simrad and Lowrance units and all the B&G units. So those are all the supported units. Simrad units, except the Cruise and the NSX. The Lowrance Live, except for the hook. The Lowrance Carbon, which is what I have. It works perfectly fine on that. The HDS Gen 3s and the Lowrance Elites, TIs, TI2s, and the FS there is what they work on. So the Simrad Goes will work, but the resolution isn't that fantastic on it. And the Florida Marine Tracks on their webpage says that basically you're going to want a 12-inch or bigger. It does work on the smaller screens, but you're wanting to be able to see. You're wanting to zoom in so you can follow that path. So they're recommending a 12-inch or bigger screen, you know, for your Florida Marine Tracks. So that's where it kind of gets a little bit pricey.
I use it on my 9, and I'm fine. But bigger's always better in this type field. Trust me.
So And like I said, it says it works, but that's Florida Marine Tracks recommends.
It was designed.
Yeah,
for a 12-inch
recommends for a
screen.
12 or bigger.
Yeah, because you want to be able to, when you're driving, you have to be able to look at that screen and still watch where you're going when you're driving a boat. Same way as if you're texting or using your phone. You're looking at an object driving a boat. Well, you've got to be careful because you've got markers, you've got rocks, and you've got piles of stuff. So when you're looking at this 12-inch screen, it helps you because it's right there in front of you, and you can still keep your eyes up on the water and watch where you're going. Because you don't want to hit something wide open. Somebody standing on your boat falls down, breaks their arm. It ain't going to be pretty because these rocks will stop you in a heartbeat. So with a 12-inch screen, you can take and you can expand that screen out with your fingers, and you can look and you can actually see the rock formations. You can their colors and changes and all this stuff and danger things on that Colby's gone out there and done hours and hours and hours, and they're constantly updating these tracks. When they find stuff or somebody calls them and says, "Hey man, this is over here," they'll check it out and they'll change it. Yeah. It's amazing stuff.
Yeah. So, like I said, these are. And again, boy, I hate to make it sound like these are basics or got to haves, but they do really change the game. I mean, and I hate, and when we keep saying change the game, but I mean, it really does. These things really do. If you grew up, I grew up fishing like Jessica's fishing. I got a 14-foot Sears Craftsman fiberglass John boat with a 15 Yamaha on the back of it. That's what I learned and fished in for years and years and years and years.
And I think we all are learning that.
And if I would have had back then, what I had or have now, wow,
incredible. Yeah, it makes John's life a lot more easier having things I've never had before. I'll promise you.
But like I said, we know that these things they cost money, and maybe they're on a lot of people's wish list. But those are the brands and the items that we recommend. That's what, and again, we get this question a lot, and I just got the phone call the other night, and it just thought, man, it's good to, touch on this again and talk about it, because you can go out there and buy certain brands and certain things, and they just don't last as long, or they don't work at all, or whatever, it is. What we're talking about tonight's been tried and true and has worked and has continued working.
And we know it, and we use it.
Wood, and we're going to knock.
Yeah, you better knock 4 times.
Yeah.
You might want to punch that wood.
So, now, we like to support the folks that support us, and we're going to give you some places where you could find some of these things. So, we always recommend Jeff over at Lake Weir Marine, Dan Bianchi here at Let It Ride Marine here in Inglis, Braden over at Nature Coast Boats. He was a huge help getting my boat all situated and some goodies there. And Frost, old Salty Boatman Rigging. I mean, I know that he doesn't sell any of those things, but if you need help installing something or you want to get it installed,
fast turnaround.
Frost did all the basic install almost on everything on my boat as far as electrical. I know he put in your trolling motor for you.
Yep.
So look him up, Salty Boatman Rigging on Facebook. But like I said, we like to support the folks that support us, and these businesses have really reached out and done a good deal, for us, in the past. And even, Chris, does that welding, and give him a shout. His information's there on the comments there. Him and Jessica were having a little conversation there. So there you go. Again, our opinions.
Yeah.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, but those are ours. PG-13, that was good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't drop any F-bombs or anything.
No.
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 No, not even one.
No.
No.
Fudge.
I mean, you were naked. So, I mean, we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp.
Yeah. Photoshop skills.
All righty, guys. Let's get into, from Captain's Cove right there. We're getting a checking stick.
Captain's Cove wants to keep you legal on the water.
We're outfitting you
because
with a
they
stick.
care. Another 20% off code from Salt Life. A We Be Tailin shirt from Nature Coast Customs.
PM.
Property management. 5 count of
Don't read
Jigs.
it, just say what it is.
Yeah, 5 count, my bad. Told you I can't see. Little John's. Yeah. And some bait maker chum from our friends at Aquatic Nutrition. Nice little package right there.
Denise says, go fishing with Eric. He'll spend your money for you. So Dale and Denise came out on my boat and were like, oh, yeah, we got to have that.
I told you we could spend other people's money. It's terrible.
Poor Dale went out and spent a small fortune. I felt bad, but, hey.
Hey, it's the way that it goes. Bring on another 1,000, baby.
There we go. All right, so John, the way tonight's question goes, or what we're going to do tonight anyway.
I got it right when Eric asked me.
Well, we did. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers that we see come up on the screen, we're going to write their names down on a piece of paper and we'll do a drawing. So whoever's name we draw will be tonight's winner. Now, tonight's kind of a thinker right here. Tonight's a riddle. No regrets. I just like that from the movie.
It is
there.
hilarious. No regrets. Oh.
All right, so tonight's a riddle, and it's a little bit difficult. So hopefully all the tailors got their thinking caps on here tonight. So if everybody's ready, John, you want to count it down for us?
Batman. Doesn't he go with the Riddler?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking.
You threw me for a loop because that wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Batman. Batman.
Woo! So that come out of left field. Oh, wow.
I don't even know where it came from either.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
All right, John, here we go for a beautiful prize package tonight.
Beautiful prize package.
Looking for the first 5 correct answers. There are 12 fish and half of them drowned. How many are there, John? There are 12 fish and half of them drowned. How many are there? Tonight's question is a riddle.
12 minus 5, half. 12 minus 6, half. 6? We got smart tailors. They didn't fall for it. None of them fell for it. None of them fell for it. The answer is 12. Has everyone got it right? Riddle me what? Riddle me this.
All right. Glad everybody had their thinking cap on.
Everybody was smart.
So, all right. So we've got a Daniel, Josh, Brian, Derek, and Denise all in the bucket.
Are pretty smart tailors.
So in our riddle tonight, 12 was the answer. Ty, good night, buddy. Thank you for joining. All right, John. There we go.
So I'm gonna be the Joker here.
There you go.
And make a Riddler mad.
Here, Joker. Here, Smoker. Midnight Toker.
Josh.
Josh is tonight's winner right there. All right, Josh. Congratulations for knowing the answer to the riddle. Oh, don't you love the hard ones,
Thought you had fooled them.
Don't you love the hard ones?
You didn't fool me, and you didn't fool them. I knew without even guessing.
Sometimes you got to make it easy, right?
Exactly.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. Well, John, we got to the end of another one. We gave away a great prize package, and
Go vote for your memes.
You know, go vote for your memes.
Go buy an Ulterra.
Like, share, and subscribe,
FMT.
John. Subscribe if you like our content.
Get you some Florida Marine tracks.
Yep.
Get you some body with State Farm. Buy you some Jigs. Come to Captain's Cove and buy some stuff.
And call me for a trip.
Call Eric for a charter.
All right, John, you ready for this?
I am.
Here we go. We Be Tailin' is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Carries custom rods, gaffs, and jigs.
Bonnie with State Farm,
Caddycan for your trash.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
There we go. All
and
right,
Nature
guys.
Coast
PM.
Property Management.
There you go. We'll see everybody next week.